What's going on, guys? My name is Luca, and sorry for the mic echo, guys. I'm in quite a large room, there's not a lot of stuff in here, so it'll echo around the walls, but I'm Luca, and today I'm going to bring you a flow tutorial for Sony Vegas. I could do this in After Effects, but I prefer to use Sony Vegas Pro, just because I think the pan crop and velocity is easier to use for beginners too. If you jump straight into After Effects, it will probably be a bit alien, even if you use After Effects quite a lot. So, what you want to do here is you want to import your song first of all, and what we're going to do with the song, you want to cut it down to where the beats kind of start, unless you're putting intros and stuff beforehand. But when the beats start, we're going to mark the beats. So what we're going to do, we're going to go through the song and press M where the beats are, which will mark. So if you just want to play the song and press M where the beats are, I'll just do it now quickly. Okay, so now that you've marked as many beats as you want, you just want to zoom in a little bit, or you can do whatever you want with the zoom in, but the first marker will be where your first clip starts. So sometimes I leave a bit of blackness there, just I don't know, sometimes I just do it there, but what you want to do is you want to open your clips up, and the higher the FPS on the clips, the better it will be, because, well, I tend to use frag clips, because they've got a really high FPS, and they just look really nice. But what you want to do is you want to load in your clip, or drag in your clip, or whatever, and the clip might have sound. So what you want to do is you want to press U, which will split the clip from the audio, pardon me, and then you want to click delete. So you want to press U and click delete on the audio. So then you've got your clip, and what you want to do with the clip is you want to drag it so the beginning is at the first marker, and you want to hold Control, and then the little thing should come up and it says time stretch. And what you want to do is you want to drag it out as far as you can, and then you just want to let go of the left mouse button and Control, and then you want to drag it back down so it fits into 2. So it fits into between 1 and 2. And then what you want to do there is you want to pre-render it out. I tend to leave a little bit of space when I'm pre-rendering, but you want to click Shift and B, which is a shortcut for pre-rendering. So what you want to do is you want to play through your clip and make sure it is okay. So we're going to play through ours real quick. So as you can see there, it's all fine. It's not laggy at all. And it's going pretty smoothly, you know, it's a nice cinematic. So what you want to do is you want to, basically what you want to do is, first we're going to apply velocity and then pan crop, just because it makes a lot of sense to do it before. So what you want to do is you want to right click and you want to click switches, you want to hover over switches, and then go to disable sample. Once you've done that, you want to, and you want to go to insert / remove envelope, or envelope, however you want to say it. I say envelope. So you want to hover over that and you want to click velocity, and this green line should come up. So what you want to do is you want to go right to the end and double click. That should make another green point, and then you want to drag the point up and drag that point up too. And then where the green line is, it should be at the top at 300%. You want to go about a third of the way through, or whatever, or quarter, or whatever, and then you want to click on that, and then you'll go to the end and go the same amount of distance away from the end and do another double click, and that should make 2 more little green squares. So what you want to do is you want to hold down the green squares and you want to drag it down until it says velocity at whatever time is at 52%. So there, or it could be 45. It doesn't really matter. 52 is better. But you can just put whatever you want really, but there we go. And you want to make sure it's kind of third of the way through. So if you're not really sure what velocity is, I presume you do if you're watching this tutorial, but it speeds up and slows the clip down. The only and that's what Twixtor does. If you're wondering why we just can't use Twixtor, even at 300 FPS, it can produce some ghosting. So And so with velocity, it will not produce ghosting, but with lower FPS clips, like console clips, it will be a little bit laggy, so just keep that in mind. But after you've done that, you want to highlight the clip by clicking up here and drag, and then you want to pre-render it again, which we did earlier, which is Shift and B. So you want to just do that real quick, and then it should take a couple seconds, but then you want to play and make sure it's okay. And it should be fast at the beginning, and then it should quickly go down, and then it should quickly go back up. So we're gonna have a look here. So as you can see there, we're gonna put it. I'm gonna put it a bit higher just for the sake of this clip, because it's not a very long clip. If it was longer, it would have been a lot better. But I'm just gonna pre-render it out again. So we're gonna go here now. So that looks a lot better. That looks a lot better. So now we've got the velocity on point. What we want to do is we want to do the pan crop now. So make sure it's pre-rendered, otherwise you might get a little bit of lag on the clip when you're doing pan crop. But you just want to click this here, which is event pan / crop, and then you want to you want to make sure that slider's at the beginning. Don't make sure like not over there or whatever. Just make sure it's at the beginning. So what you want to do is you want to zoom in probably about to there. You can do whatever you want. I usually do about there, just so it's quiet in. And then you want to go about 60 frames. So for me that would be like 6. I'll just put it there. It doesn't have to be exactly 60 frames. It could be 50 or 60 or 70 or whatever you want. And then you want to zoom out, but you don't want to zoom out all the way. Just because you never want a still pan crop. You want it to always be moving. So I would tell you what I mean by that in a second. But now it should look like that. So there should be a diamond there, and you want to go all the way to the end, and then you want to go 60 frames backwards. So let me just go 60 frames backwards, or well, near 60. Let's go back. Okay, that's about 60 frames. So and then you want to drag it out the rest of the way, or you can just right click and press restore. But I pretend to have it still a little bit in. And then you want to slide right to the end and put it straight back in again. So that's basically it for the pan crop. I'll show you what the sync is like in a minute. So let me just render it all out. A second. Okay, let me just pre-render it all. It should look pretty nice, and if you do this for every clip, it will have a really nice flow to it. So let's just view the clip real quick. And say if I put some more clips over there, it will look really nice. So we're going to view it one more time. And there we go, guys. So I'll play it in slow motion here. As you can see, it zooms out, and then you can see the pan crop is still moving. You can't really notice it on this one because it's a spinning cinematic. And then it zooms straight back in, and you do the same with the other clip. So say I'll copy this clip and I'll paste it here. So let me just pre-render this out. It probably won't look that nice. I've never tried this, but it'll zoom in and then zoom straight back out to a new clip. So it is the same clip, but it didn't look as smooth as that. As you see on the transition, it just looks really nice, and you can hardly tell when it's playing normally. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching my tutorial on the flow. I might do one on After Effects. So yeah, just drop a like and comment, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.